Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, well, welcome to the channel. This video is part 2 of the Harley Benton Telecaster kit. Whatever. This is it here. Just built as it was, as it came out of the box. Due to subscriber requests, I am going to be doing some blowtorching on it, as well as some other things. So stay tuned to find out what's going on. First job is obviously to take it all apart again. I won't bore you with it. So here it is. So there you go, all stripped back down. Do check out the making of this video, the part 1 of this series, if you like, and my initial thoughts on this kit and sound test and everything up there. This body's actually really nice. It's got some rough areas which I need to sand. Really not that bad, but as I'm doing a burn effect on it, I'm not quite sure how heavy I'm going to go with the burn yet. I might try and do a burst. Might not be that easy, but it does need a severe amount of sanding because it's got a heavy sealer on there. So I need to get that off the best I can, and it's an opportunity to smooth out any bits that are a little rough. But overall, pretty good body. So the plan for this project is we're going to sand it. I'm going to do the burn effect, and we're going to tongue oil it.
Ooh, tongue oil? That sounds disgusting. What is that, like oil from a tongue?
No.
Oh, okay, then I'll have to take your word for it. I'll look forward to seeing it later then. Okay, thank you.
Okay, and then once that's all done, I'm going to see about maybe doing some kind of artwork on here. This guitar I'm keeping as my own because it was a gift from my daughter. So we might look at maybe doing some artwork on it as well, but we'll see how that goes. And here we go, got the sander out, got the 120 grit on it, getting that sealer off of there, so I get a good old rubby dub. This is pretty painless really. The guitar's already really smooth anyway, so yeah, this is just that. These Audible sanders are very cheap for B&Q. I'm not endorsed, so I'm not going to put a link in the description either. You can find them. Round the edges, obviously, you have to do it by hand, which is a bit of a pain. But it's okay. It rubbed off pretty easy. Now the blowtorch is out. My favourite bit. With sound effect. You've seen me do this before. If you haven't seen me do this before, then check out the video of me doing this. It's very simple. You just basically cook the guitar with the blowtorch. Top tip is to not stay in one place for too long. You will get the odd crack here and there, but you don't want to overheat it in one place for too long so that the glue comes apart. So I'm going for a kind of a it's not really a burst, but it's kind of a a design where I'm just going around the edges. So this is how I'm doing that. That towel, by the way, is soaking wet, so it's not going to catch fire. And that's basically me doing that at the moment. It's all good fun. I love this bit. And you just keep going until you're happy, and then sanding in between, and do it a few times until you get the desired effect, as it were. Don't forget to subscribe, people. I went round the edges again, just on the very edge, just to make that a little darker, and then just try to lightly cook it, sort of to try and create a kind of gradient, and then sanding and redoing and sanding and redoing. You know the drill. Same thing on the back, just trying to create that kind of shape. And then it was lots of rubby dub in the workshop to make that nice and smooth. And then I rubbed some rubbing compound into it. And the idea of this, and it worked okay, is that I wanted to kind of bring out the grain a little bit. For the next part, for finishing, I got some of this, which is a superior blend of resins and tongue oil. Apologise if the camera picture quality isn't as good as normal because it's now dark, but I just wanted to get this on and see how this goes. So check this out.
So normally I'd do this outside on a bigger table, but I'm going to have to squeeze into here, into my little workshop. So I'm just going to apply some of this to the face of that. Ooh. I'm not going to rub too much because I don't want to rub off the rubbing compound. It doesn't seem to be taking anything off. So I'm going to do this in lots of thin layers and buff it up. And it hasn't taken too much of it off, so that's quite nice. I'm going to leave that for an hour and come back and give it another go.
So this is what we're doing so far. I'm just oiling the guitar, letting it dry and polishing it off and stuff. So I'm going to do the neck. I'm just going to roughly draw a Telecaster shape on there, cut it out, and then go Bernie with the burner. So I've just roughly drawn a shape, bit of a mess, but I know which line I'm following. I did it a couple of times to get it almost right. It doesn't have to be exact. Just that kind of shape is. This is a keeper for me. It doesn't have to be perfect. I just wanted to do something.
So here it is. It's been about a week now, so the tung oil finish is now completely dry. It is a nice kind of satiny kind of finish on it at the moment. I could polish it up to a high, well, say a high sheen, but I could polish it up and make it shiny. Let me know what you think. Should I leave it as it is, or should I polish it up? Put it in the comments. I've yet to do a proper setup on it. I've just done a quick eyeball setup on it, and it is playing really, really nicely. So I'm looking forward to doing that. I shall make another video on that, and I'll show you how I set up a guitar. So if you like these kind of videos, then please do like, comment and subscribe. It helps me out in a big way. Channel's growing nicely, and I thank everybody for supporting me so far. If you want me to do anything else, then please leave it in the comments as well. If there's any particular guitar kit you would like me to look at, or anything you think I should do with this, should I just leave it as is, or should I do some other upgrades or some other things? Any ideas are always welcome. So that just leaves one more thing to say, and that is peace. Till next time.
1, 2, 3, 4. If you like my YouTube show, hit like and comment and get involved. If you dig my vibe, then hit subscribe and never miss an episode of my YouTube show. Peace. Till next time.